well, but yeah, it wasn't like entirely set up yet. Like I asked my friend to test some audio stuff with me, and well, yeah, the tests went well, but I was supposed to put more time into like creating a quick avatar for myself that moves its mouth, but that never happened because I was talking too much with my friend. I wasted all of my time. I did not even scribble once. Not in my life.
How could you? How dare?
How could you ever touch your mouse? So what is your favorite Blender version? Give me top 10 Blender versions.
I like the version that doesn't crash.
Basically all of the new ones.
I like the version that makes me make 3D stuff.
My favorite version is the one that I can rotate in.
My favorite version is when I close the program.
That's like everyone, newcomers, like the first version. That's the story of everyone who starts using Blender. Oh, Blender! I have heard so many good things about this program. Oh no, it scares me.
It's so funny to hear you crying with this music blaring in the background. Guys, we're not here yet. It's starting soon. We're not here.
It's starting soon. Go away.
Starting soon. We're not talking yet.
If you hear any words,
Ah, fuck. Shh.
By the way, is it bad?
I literally can't hear you. The music's too loud in my ear.
Is it bad if you're streaming in Twitch and Discord at the same time while I stream for you?
It seems like it's doing okay. Thank you for asking.
No, I was asking that. What if I stream for you too?
Huh?
What? Like I was asking, is it bad if I as well stream for you in a Discord?
I don't think so. I was thinking that could be cool to show your screen on the stream as well.
It's
Might-
so nice to see me scream.
It might be a little crowded, but yeah, if you wanted to do something like that, we could do that too.
That was just like I don't even remember why I asked that.
Just wanted to talk during the starting soon screen, huh?
Yeah, it's getting really awkward in here. No, I was just wondering how much internet your computer can handle while streaming.
It depends on the day. Some days it's really bad. Some days it can do a lot more.
What? Is that Tercy?
Is that the one and only beautiful Tercy?
Cannot read. It doesn't show me that you're streaming in my window. I have to F5 for it. Yeah, never mind. Just don't think about it.
My mic's not muted! This is terrible.
That's terrible. Is this 10 minutes is more for waiting for people to come.
Usually I'm getting like coffee and breakfast during this time, and yeah, so people like settle in also.
Are you currently getting coffee?
I got some before the stream. My coffee machine broke, so I had to go out and get some.
What a bad excuse. You can always make coffee.
I had like a pour over thing, but what a pain in the butt. I don't want to do that.
Is it the like a glass cylinder over your like a container?
No, it's not that fancy. It's just like a little plastic thing. You put a filter in and then coffee grounds.
Brave palm trees. I want to say hello to you too. I'm petting you, your forehead and your brow.
Why, hello, little child. I wanted to say hello to you too.
Like someone's nudging your I forgot what is like the corner of the cloth. Like hey mister, I just want to say hello. And then Mister is like, oh little child. I want to tell you also that hello there. You have some milk on your mouth. Let me just take it. Swipe. There you go. Now hop to your mother. Get out from me. I'm gonna kick your face. Squeak. Is that really you? So how many coffee beans do you put in your coffee? Do I have to yell all the time, by the way?
No, I'll turn you up. I have my desktop audio turned down, so I'll have to turn that up to 0 and then just turn the music down really quiet. It should work fine. But yes, do yell. Yell the whole time.
My name is Captain Dickhead. Today we're going to tell people how to use Blender. Space Kid!
First, we open up Blender, and then we download our favorite model.
Wait. I was wondering. First, step 1, we're going to open Blender. Step 2, we're downloading Blender.
I almost said that. It's like, wait.
Yeah, I thought so. Good day to you, DJC Animation.
I'm not here yet. I'm not gonna say hello yet. Starting
Oh.
soon.
Oh. While you guys are waiting, go to the www.jessiejones.com, twitter.com/JessieJJones. Wait, what the fuck? Like, can you look at the JBots like list of links? It's kind of confusing. Like the JessieJJones.com, and then next to it there's Twitter. I thought that was a Twitter link, and then next row is Twitter link actually. I'm gonna screen cap if you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm seeing it. It makes sense to me.
I mean, in a way, but is it like this? Do you see?
Let's see.
Maybe it's a scaling issue.
Yeah, it looks different for me.
Yeah. Go to this Twitter link. I mean, go to this YouTube link, twitter.com/JessieJJones. Okay, before you start the stream, when the starting soon thing goes away, hello Kyla, hello Redhead, hello Blipsqueak, hello Jbot, hello Brave Palm Trees, hello.
You're gonna
Jesse
take away the
JJ.
end of my stream, now you gotta take away the beginning of my stream.
I'm gonna host you at the beginning this time.
Asshole. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the music here.
Can I not talk like this?
Oh my god, Tersey, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So, let's see, if I turn you up... Test?
Splash!
Alright, so you should be at a good volume now.
My good volume is current.
Are our volumes equal? Do we have equal volume? How does
Do
it
you
sound?
approve my voice relating in relation to Jesse's mouth noise?
This is my mouth making sounds?
That's how Jesse actually talks. It's awkward. I know. That you just have to deal with that.
Sorry, I'm being a bit cringe today, I'm sorry. I'm gonna end the stream now.
Good thing that you, chat, learned something with Jesse in this past starting soon minutes.
He's a bit more quiet. Can I turn your shit up? Can I do that? Let's see.
Can you turn my fucking shit up, piece of fuck?
I can mute you. Oh, why didn't I do that before? I didn't see that. Fuck's sake.
I thought that you knew.
I should have muted
that
you. Can you turn your microphone up at all?
Like this?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I'm sorry. I can put it like this. Is it better?
That looks better on OBS.
That is visually more pleasing, but is it?
That looks
actually
better
good
to my
for your ear?
earballs.
I love some earballs.
Okay. How's it going, guys? Good morning. Today we're going to be learning Blender.org. The whole website, the whole program, the whole kit and caboodle. This is my wife, Tersey. Tersey, say hello.
Hello. It was nice, nice being here and nice teaching you stuff. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. How's it going? Oh, JD70, thank you also for the follow. I appreciate that. Kylazar, Redhead, Blipsqueak. I'll say hi to Triple J Bot. You're right. I never say hi to Triple J Bot. Hello, Triple J Bot. Hope you're doing well. Brave Palm Trees, DJC Animation. Hope you guys are all doing well. Michi Benono. Let's see. Let's switch over. Let's get started.
Can you say hello to me too? I just said hello in chat, please.
Hello, Tersey. Good morning. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. All right. So, this is Blender. This is the 3D program Blender. Would you believe?
I know this is really intimidating and scary, so just look away if you're a newcomer.
Looks like it lags a little bit. It's not. It doesn't seem too bad though. But yeah, I made this model last night, and Tersey's gonna tell me everything I did wrong with it. So take it away, Tersey. Roast me.
Well, first of all, this is not a unique design. This is like a Cartoon Network shit. It's honestly disgusting. Like this is objective. No TV is aligned like that. There's no twisting in TVs.
Should we start over? Do we need to start over?
Yeah, it has to be that
Probably.
way. Okay, so.
Oh, before we
do you
start,
want to
Tersey, where can people find you? What?
Well, I'm right here.
where? Do you want to share your YouTube, your Twitter? What are you sharing today?
Well, let's see if you guys can actually understand it, some Finnish then. So you can find me in youtube.com/user/vitunutyrtsi. Now you know how that is written, right? Okay, and well, I already like shout outed myself, so there's the Twitch link, twitch.tv/Terzi.
I will shout you out as well.
Do it twice, actually, please.
There we go.
Yes. And then I have Twitter. It's twitter.com/nterzi. Like it's written like this. There you go. Now give me your money.
On twitter.com. How do you send money on Twitter? So yeah, go give Terzi lots of follows, lots of love. He is super talented, super funny. He is pretty much really good at everything.
Yes.
So go see his antics. So
I think you cannot really find my shit anywhere. You just have to like try to find like a. Actually, I'm instead of shout outing anything, I'm gonna shout out our fan game Crash N10's Adventure. There's some shit that I have done.
Yeah, the games that Terzi works on are super cool. He's done some really neat things.
I am super cool.
I didn't say you're cool. I said your games are cool.
I said I'm cool.
You're no Shigeru Miyamoto.
Well, I'm a Blender master, and my stuff, like my words, are like objective. Yeah.
I also have a list of questions I wanted to write.
Sorry.
Read for Terzi. Oh yeah, Lee wanted to follow along. He said minimal hotkeys, so maybe
No.
like navigating stuff through menus rather than the hotkeys.
No.
So to add, the way I made this, just real quick, to add polygons and meshes and stuff, you can go up to add, and then you go to mesh, and all these are just cubes, basically. Cubes and cylinders, I think, are the only two things that I used. You can rotate with this little compass up here. You can rotate around. You can zoom in and out with the magnifying glass, and you can pan around
Or
with the hand.
middle click button is also rotating.
Middle click. And then control middle click. And then shift middle click. At least for
by
me.
the way, before
That might be different.
before we start anything, I want to know the what's the thing called again? Like the Blender key layout. What are you using currently?
3-button emulation. Is that what you mean?
Go to the file, and from the file. Oh wait, no wait. Go to the edit, and from edit preferences.
Preferences.
Yeah, and from there go to the which one was it again?
Is it navigation?
No, it's key map. Go to the key map.
Key map. Okay.
Okay, so you're using the left button layout, and your search is spacebar. That's cool. Well, I cannot read everything from there. So can you say like the
Yeah, resizing doesn't
because
really fix it.
yeah, it's
So
kind of blurry.
activate gizmo event is drag. I have select all toggles turned off. Accent tilde action is navigate. Middle mouse action is orbit. Alt middle mouse drag is relative. And then everything else is checked off. Or unchecked.
What is the option like below spacebar action? That's something that is not something that I have.
Activate gizmo event? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah. I guess that's something.
Maybe it's like when you have your arrow keys to move something, there's like press and drag. Maybe press is more like a toggle. Like you just click on it once and then... I don't know. I'm not sure what that does.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay.
Also, like Okay, so one thing that I have to make sure is that since you're using left click system, I'm using right click system, so there is some differences.
Is there a reason you use right click instead of left click?
It's it's the old way of
Oh.
using Blender,
Okay.
and yeah.
Yeah, I kind of tried to make it so it works more like Maya, because that's kind of what I'm more used to.
Yeah, I think we still can manage quite well.
Okay.
Stuff. Okay, so you had some questions, or did you want to tell people how to work with Blender first?
I mean, just navigating is kind of the basic thing I wanted to go over, and how to add objects. I think that's probably enough for people to get basically start. Oh, one more thing. So you can navigate with all this stuff on the top right. If you want to add like a cube, for example, you can go up to add, go to mesh, and then add cube, or the easier way is the shortcut of Shift A. That brings up your add mesh menu, and then you can add a cube. So in Blender, there's two different, what would you call it? Like workspaces. There's object mode, and then there's edit mode. So object mode, you can just move stuff around and select things by their object. But if you wanted to edit this cube, you have to go into edit mode, and that's on the top left here. So we're in object mode. You can just go down into edit mode here, and you see it turns orange. That means we're editing this cube here. And then you can... Gosh, I have all hotkeys. How do you just select faces?
You if you specifically want to select faces, you have to click the what's the thing called again? From the left up corner where you choose the mode.
Here it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, right next to the mode. Faces is the third button for me, so you can select faces that way. Oh, to move stuff, it's G for grab. If you want to move things along an axis, like if you understand like X, Y, and Z, X is like horizontal, Y is horizontal the other way, and then Z is up and down. So I can press
horizontal in the other way.
I can press G and
depth.
I can press G and Y to move a plane along the Y-axis like that. So I press G for grab and then Y for the axis. I can press G and Z to move it up and down like that. So yeah, you can select faces with that button. You can select edges with the middle button next to here. And then you can select vertices with the first button. So if you want to move just a point on it.
You said vertices like a pro. Proud of you.
Did you notice I hesitated because it's early? And then if you want to move the object itself, or go back to object mode, just click up here in this drop down, go back to object mode, and then we can select the whole cube again. And then if you want to delete it, it's X is the hotkey. There's probably another way. Edit. Maybe object. Delete? Duplicate? Oh, there's delete.
What did you want to do again?
Oh, just how do you delete without a hotkey? So it's under object and then delete down at the bottom. There you go. So I think that's kind of the basics of Blender. Let's see.
One thing that I want to make sure for people who use Blender, okay, so when you scale and rotate in object mode, it will give that object that value of scale and rotation and transformation and all that. So those things are not they don't affect the mesh itself. They only affect the object data. So if something seems if something seems that it's not right, if deformation doesn't work well, that means most likely that all of the values in the object are causing that issue. So if you want that issue to go away, press Ctrl A, and then you will make defaults out of all of the transformations that you want to make default. So location, rotation, and scale. All of those things you want to make default.
I
So
see.
if you yeah.
So like this cube that I just resized, if I look under its settings over here.
You did not even like resize it only. You also like placed it
That's true.
like away from the center point.
Yeah, so it's
But yeah,
got
you're right.
a Y value of like 1 meter, and then the scale is like 0.6. So if you press Control A, and then use apply all transforms.
And Lee, I don't know how to get to that menu without that hotkey, so take that, bitch.
Is it object? I don't call my students bitches. Is it object?
You can probably find it faster if you click the Control A once again and see what it's called in that menu.
It's called apply. So object. Okay, object apply, and then it's right here. It seems most of the stuff is under object. If you want to edit like things on your meshes, like there's join, there's duplicate. Oh yeah, I went over it a little bit, but G is for grab, to move things. S is to scale. R is to rotate. That's the other one.
Good.
This is a thing. So after applying it, the pivot points in the center of the world. How do you move a pivot point?
Well, you don't move the pivot point. You move the mesh. So if you go to the the edit mode, you can place the cube back to the center of the world.
Is there no way to move the pivot point just to the center of the cube?
You can actually. Lee, here comes a shortcut key that I don't know where the...
I like the warning.
Okay, so go back to the object mode.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually test that out myself before anything, because I know all of these by muscle memory.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, discuss it a little minute.
Oh, and somebody was asking. This will be recorded, and I'll also upload it to my YouTube, so it'll be archived on there.
That. Keep them busy before I answer anything.
I'll do a dance. Learning Blender with my friend. Warning shortcut. Wee woo. Incoming shortcut. Hey, Soupcat, good to see you again.
This is odd. I'm gonna try something before anything.
Soupcat.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I'm used to the Blender 2.7 shortcut keys, so I don't know what's the current shortcut keys, but yeah, if you press, okay, this is actually a good way, like in good teaching. Press space bar.
Space. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a if you don't know where it is in the menus or what shortcut it is, you can write the command in search bar. So if you write there origin.
Okay.
Well, because I don't see what there is. But
so there's snap cursor to world origin, empty object origin, clear origin, set origin. Is it that one?
Yeah, set origin. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
And when you press that, you can find the origin to geometry.
Wow.
So it calculates the origin point to the center of the object.
Give me a second. So I have a notepad over here with all my favorite shortcuts and stuff. I'm gonna write that down. That is very useful.
Yeah. And since I do not know what is the what's the like shortcut keys? That's something that I should find out.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be useful to know. That's cool. That was really easy. Set origin to geometry, I think it was called. Or set origin to mesh. Cool.
Yeah.
So now, when we rotate it,
geometry.
it's just in the center. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, actually the menu option for the set origin can be found in the object drop down menu too. It's the second second.
Oh, set origin.
Second from there.
There it is. Wee woo, no shortcut needed. It's under object, set origin. And then origin to geometry. If you want the thing to be in the center of your object.
Also, this is probably
Hi, Mush.
Oh, mushroom. Okay. So this is probably this is probably useful. If you go to the go to the object drop down menu.
Object.
And then go to the go to the set origin menu.
Okay.
And right click that menu.
It's not doing anything for me.
Oh, maybe you should right click the. I'm gonna actually do the same thing too. So object set origin. Let's see. Okay, right click the origin to geometry option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can assign a shortcut.
Whoa,
from there.
That's cool.
And also you can add to quick favorites. So there's right click that and set to the favorites. Yeah, do that.
Okay. All right, I did
and
that.
Now, put your cursor to the 3D place, this screen. Okay. Now press Q.
Q. That brings up a different menu for me, probably. Oh wait, no, it's down here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's the thing.
Whoa. I'm gonna add that too.
Yeah.
So you could write.
My menu was shorter than yours, but yeah.
Right click menu things. Can add shortcut. Or add to quick favorites, which is accessible with Q.
So if shortcuts are something that you do not like, you can only learn one shortcut and go from there. But that thing is something that is dependent on what mode you are on. So if you press Q on the edit mode, it may not give you the same options.
Are we going to see grease pencil? Probably not. I wanted to learn more modeling stuff. Grease pencil's like a whole nother subject.
Yes, stupid. I'm gonna, before you continue, I'm gonna check some people who said my name.
Okay.
But I follow Thursday on Twitter. The internet was like, okay, I'll stay alive that long. Thanks for following me.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Sigh. Question for Thursday. What's your favorite color? Have I shown you my favorite color, Jesse?
You have to show it. You can't just say the name of it.
It's close to the red and a little bit to the blue side, but it's not purple. It's really red and saturated.
Oh yeah, you drew it on the draw pile and then pointed a bunch of arrows to it. I remember.
Yeah, that's my favorite color. I don't know the name for that. It's kind of red. Hey Thursday, can you also teach Jesse how to make a simple shader texture material thingy that this with the nodes? Yeah, that's most likely what we're going to do after the the basics that Jesse wants to do.
Ooh, that's a good question. Mauve, shit red, red violet. I like shit red.
You do know that I cannot read. Your
Let me know whenever you're ready. I'll read it to you.
are you ready with the or done with the basics?
I guess the only other basic thing I wanted to know is like this fucking origin point, like working with it and like moving it around confuses me. Um,
Okay, so hold Alt and middle clicks like a surface.
a surface.
Yeah,
Okay.
and now rotate like the screen. As you can see, it like when you Alt scroll click something, it will center the view to that point.
Okay.
So that can help, I guess.
And then there's like what is it? Is it Shift S? Cursor to grid, cursor to world origin, cursor to selected. What does cursor to active do? Snap 3D cursor to the active item.
Yeah, active item is the selected item. Like if you select your TV, it like then it's active.
Okay, so it's on the antenna right now. Is there a way to just move it regular like with like a transform tool?
Move what? What
Oh, and I guess you can't undo it either. Cursor to world origin. Like, let's say I wanted to move this this world cursor to like back and to the left a little bit. How would I do that? Do I have to make a mesh and then move it back there first, and then snap it to the mesh? That's how I would do it.
Well, if you want to like, is the main question that how can you fine tune the 3D cursor placement?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here comes a menu that no one finds out and like ever. Press N.
N. So that brings up the transform menu.
Yep, and in that in there there's a panel called View.
Oh. Okay.
And then you can find the 3D cursor options from like there.
Wow. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. So
I call that menu N menu. It's probably not called that, but N menu is an easy way to name that.
Unfortunately, I don't know what the not shortcut way of accessing that menu is. Let's just push the N button, brings up your menu for transform and stuff. And to bring up the N menu.
I would probably call it like a MISC menu, I guess.
Yeah, there's like transforms in there. I have some of my add-ons are in here too.
Yeah.
And to bring up panel, select view, then 3D cursor location. Cool. And this is to move origin point. Sweet. Wee woo. If you want to set it back to the center of the world, press the Shift S, and then just select cursor to world origin, and that sets it back to 0.
Good.
Yes.
I just said good.
Good. So I think that's all the basics. I was curious how to add like a taper distort, like
taper.
So if I draw it in MS Paint, let's say I have like a cylinder here, and I'm looking at it from the top, and it's got like a transform like this. Like if you imagine the transform box is just 1-to-1, like each one of these sides are equal. But I want to transform the cylinder so it's more like this, so it's like squished on one side. Do you know of a way to do something like that?
Yeah, I'm not actually sure how. Like, is there a way to do that in the like in ways that you would find in like drawing tools, but yeah, that's possible. Okay, so first I'm gonna make a scene for me. Do you want to like try something like a mesh with this whole entire thing?
Sure. Yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
make like a cube or something.
Make a cube.
Or actually use actually delete that stupid cube. Use Susan.
Oh yeah. Come here, Susan. Okay.
Okay, so you have mastered the object add feature. Good.
I'm very good at it. Yes.
Okay, now let's add another object called lattice. You can find it from the add menu. It's in the middle of the whatever.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes. Now scale that box around the mesh.
Okay. Maybe a little
Do that
bigger.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better that the whole entire thing is inside, but it doesn't actually matter entirely.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, Naughty Mar! I'm gonna kiss your face! Thanks for giving me money!
Mush, thank you for gifting that sub to Tib. I appreciate it. Tib, enjoy your butt. Enjoy the secret Discord room. Enjoy the no ads. Thank you, Mush. Hello, friends.
That's cool. I can actually hear your like sounds too.
Can you really? That's funny. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm immersed.
You are in the stream. You are there.
This is my stream.
Thank you for giving me money.
Thank you for giving me money. I'm Captain Dickhead. Okay, now let's get back to the business. Okay, now we go to the modifiers tab. You know where that is?
Yes. Modifiers. Okay. On the lattice.
On this, Susan.
On Susan. Okay.
Yeah. And now drop down option menu and try to find a lattice modifier.
I can never like. There's so many things on here. It always takes me a minute to find it. Under deform.
Deform section.
Deform lattice. Okay.
Yes.
Maru J Fuentes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So lattice.
And now, yes, and now, like in the object, the what's the thing called again? Wait, you have it's a little bit different on you, but like do you see the first text bar or whatever it's called? The
one that says object.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Click the empty part of that.
Okay. Oh.
And choose lattice.
Gotcha. So that's the object.
Okay, now click lattice. Like the object lattice. The actual object, on the 3D screen.
I see. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. And now go to the edit mode by clicking edit mode or pressing tab button.
Edit.
Yes. And now you see vertices. You just move those around.
Whoa! Oh my god, that's awesome. That's really cool. Thank you.
Also, go back to the object mode. Maybe you actually don't need to go there, but for the sake of demonstration, now go to the. Okay, so do you see the like in the tabs that there's a green grid?
Yes.
Yes. From there, you can choose a resolution for the lattice. Currently, it's 222, but you can add more.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And now, when you go back to the object mode, you can deform those points too.
That's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute to write down all that stuff. That was awesome.
Yes.
Let's see. Where's my modeling notes here? To deform with lattice.
Lattice.
create a lattice. I like my sandwiches with a little extra lattice on them.
Wouldn't it be so fucking useful if we have lattices in real life? You can just deform your bread to whatever you want.
Specifically bread.
No other use, it's just bread.
The mesh.
Aw, this is adorable. Jesse's learning the blendings.
That's inappropriate.
Stop!
Does giving a little back rub and a kiss on the forehead help you learn better?
Align your eyebrows to be straight, or so little baby, pinch your chin and all.
I'm getting distracted. On the mesh itself, add modifier. Select. Was it lattice, right? Under deform.
Okay, I'm gonna distract you a little bit more.
Okay.
What is the music currently?
This sounds like Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, Blip said that my sassy voice goes well with it.
This is the lullaby playlist. Select
okay,
lattice.
what were you saying?
Oh, so the modifier is called lattice, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Under deform.
There's another useful deformation like type of thing other than lattice too. So we
Okay.
can go through that too.
Cool. Then select lattice under... Wait. Then select the blank spot where I think it was object is, and select lattice. And I think that's all you had to do, right?
Now
Assign
now
the
try
lattice.
to follow. Now try to follow your own instructions. Let's see if it's right.
Yeah, good call. So can I delete this and it'll set it back? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So let's add a lattice.
Also before you add lattice, actually it doesn't matter. But go to the Susan.
Susan. Oh yeah, you're right. Delete the
Yeah,
modifier.
That's right.
Okay. There we go. So lattice, resize. Make sure it's to scale. Okay, and then select Susan. Deform. Susan the monkey. Blank where it's object. Select lattice. Right. And then select the lattice and then edit. Grab. Okay, cool. Yep. I can follow that.
I can already feel the brain growth.
I hear synapses connecting. Can now go into edit mode on the lattice to increase its resolution. Select the green grid. My favorite thing about Blender is making lattices around gray monkeys.
Green on brown.
Green rectangles on brown surfaces.
There's no brown surfaces. What?
You can make them brown. We're gonna learn how to make brown surfaces later. I'm excited.
That's right, Kyla. We are going to learn the brown.
Was he asking about how to make brown in Blender?
He was specifically asking that will we go through the materials and textures and all that. So you will get the brown. I'm pointing at you, Kyla.
Okay, so I think that's good for lattices. Go ahead and delete that. We can keep Susan. So what was the other deformer you were talking about was useful?
It's called mesh. Now make a new mesh. It just like make the, let's say, add a cube, just a cube.
Okay.
Wow. No, keep keep the Susan. Keep the Susan.
You want Susan? Okay.
That's the only thing that matters.
We love Susan. You can't make brown in Blender. Dude, I can't wait for the brown update. Okay. Alright.
Okay, now create a cube.
Cube. Okay.
And now give some subdivision to that.
Do
you know how?
Is that the same as pressing Control 2? Is that the same?
Yeah, it seems to. Wait. Is it a subdivision or is it the?
Oh yeah, it's.
Is it multi-res or subdivision?
It seems to be subdivision. It's adding a modifier called subdivision.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, now make the resolution to be 1. In there.
Can you? I think you can just do Control 1.
Yeah, it seems. Now, sorry, Lee. Jesse is being such a shortcut keyer here.
I was trying to see where you change that. Is it under quality? No.
I mean, this shortcut thing that you're doing, created the modifier as well. You did not try to find the modifier.
You're right. You know what, Terzi? When you're right, you're right. Let's go back. Let's.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like you can't undo it. Let's start from scratch. Let's delete that.
I mean, you do you can undo it, but the thing is, you were probably using third-party add-ons. So.
Okay, so cube, add modifier, subdivide is under.
It's the second row. I forgot what's that called. It's
generate. Okay,
yeah,
so generate seems to be like. Okay, generate seems to be like when you change the mesh on stuff.
Yeah.
Subdivision surface. That's the same thing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And now there should be a value to make it 1.
There's render, there's viewport, there's quality.
Yeah, viewport is the resolution that you always will be seeing.
Oh. Okay.
The render one is the one that you see in renders.
Oh.
Also, don't go too high with those numbers.
Yeah.
It will break your computer. Okay. Place 1.
Okay, so viewport's on 1. Render's on 2.
Is it 1 though?
Looks like it.
Okay, maybe Susan is giving. Oh, okay, yeah, it was Susan's head that made my brain go blasting. But yeah, apply.
Oh yeah, apply. Okay.
Yeah. Now do the same thing that you did with lattice, but this time do it in edit mode. So surround the ball around the Susan.
Sorry, Susan. We're gonna trap you in a sphere of.
In edit mode! I said edit mode!
Bang on the desk. What are you doing?
Who do you think you are?
Alright. There we go. We have trapped Susan in a sphere.
Maybe you should actually let it be.
So,
Actually, it doesn't.
that's why
now go back to the object.
A girlfriend.
Back to object mode. Okay.
And now go to the object properties panel, which is the orange rectangle.
Wait, before we do that, you want to see something cool? You could put it in X-ray, and whoa, we have a crystal monkey in a head. Okay, sorry. You wanted to go to the object properties, which is the orange square.
Yes.
Okay.
And from there, go to the viewport display.
Viewport display. Okay.
And from there, there's a drop-down menu called Display As.
Display as textured right now?
Yeah, make it wire.
Wire. Oh, I'm gonna write that down too. make something appear as wireframe. Go to orange square, which is object properties. View port display. Display as. Okay, cool.
Are everyone following? Are your brains go mumbo jumbo?
Okay.
Okay, go now. Select Susan, and go to the
Hello, Susan.
notifiers. Fuck. I mean modifiers, not notifiers.
Modifiers. Okay.
Absolutely. And from there, just a second. I'm gonna actually. I forgot to do the same stuff myself too.
There's so much stuff in here. I wonder what all these do.
It's probably fun to fiddle around with those when you have time, because you can create crazy things and break your computer if you are not careful.
That sounds fun.
Okay, so while Susan is selected and you're in modifiers, go to the drop-down menu. You have that already, and now select what's the thing called again? Mesh deform.
Mesh
It's in the
deform. I was
deform.
wondering if it was that one. Okay.
Yep. And now do the same thing, but click the object and choose cube or whatever that object is called.
I wonder if you can do this eyedropper and then just click
Yes,
on.
you can.
Ah, cool. Because I didn't know which cube number it was. I didn't name any of my objects. Okay.
And now click bind.
Bind. Okay.
It will calculate for some time. Okay, now it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And now go to the sphere or quote unquote cube. That's clearly a cube. And go to the object mode.
Object mode?
Sorry, I mean edit mode.
Okay.
Sorry.
That makes sense. Okay.
And now do the same thing. Just fiddle around with the vertices and all that.
That's so fun. 3D's cool
This
because
is-
you can do like really simple stuff and then get some really fun stuff to play with really easily.
Yeah, this is good for like fine-tuned rigs, especially.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Like for example, if for some reason your clothes, I mean like cloth, is going through the skin in some in some rigs. With this, you can make it so that it will always be on top of the skin.
Oh, that makes sense. It's cool. Oh, that is so fun. What a neat thing.
Ah, so funny! Look at this bending monkey.
Have you ever seen such a bent monkey before? Look, I caved in her head.
And that's the effect when you punch something in the face, and then the wiggles happen in slow motion. Okay,
Awesome.
so now you know how to do that.
Now you know. Sweet. Are there any add-ons you like, or any shortcut keys that you always change every time you install Blender?
Well, there was the Alt middle click. You know the thing that lets you make the whole entire 3D scene to some surface. The Alt middle click.
Alt
When
middle.
when you click to surface, Alt middle click wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That wasn't always Alt middle click, but now it is.
Oh, okay.
I think they probably read my mind or something. What shortcut keys I usually change? Currently I don't know. I don't remember. I can probably answer that to in some other day when I remember.
Okay, that sounds
But
good.
everything is currently in muscle memory and not in my own head.
That's true. Yeah, especially with Blender.
One add-on that I usually want to install is dynamic. What's the thing? It's called dynamic parenting, and also an add-on called what's the thing? It was something about drivers, probably driver constraints or something like that. The driver constraints is a little bit more advanced because then we are going to fiddle around with drivers.
Okay.
But yeah, the dynamic parenting is you parent objects and remove the parent from the objects, so you can animate a character to pick up an apple and then drop the apple.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's really not that easy in Maya and stuff. At least not as far as I know.
Yeah,
That's cool.
This makes it a little bit easier, but it has some hiccups that I want to get fixed. But
Really?
yeah, this is a good thing.
Let's see. I'm gonna make a new 3D bookmark. There's a add-on that I really like called Machine Tools. It just saves one step when going into edit mode. Where you can just immediately go into edges, vertices, or yeah. It's this pie menu. So I can click an object like this fucking this cube here. I can just press tab and then select edge, and then I'm in edge edit mode. So it saves an extra click. It's called Machine Tools. I really like it a lot. I think it's free.
Oh, so does it extrude? Yeah, or what do you mean? Select an edge?
They're probably you could probably do more advanced stuff with it, but literally all I use it for is just switching back to object mode, and then when I want to go into edit mode, I can just select whether I'm in face mode or edge mode or vertex mode. Just with this pie menu that it brings up. So you know how you normally when you press tab it goes into edit mode, but then you have to select whether you're doing vertex or edge or face up here. What?
I would never get that add-on. Doesn't add much to anything.
That's fine. I find it useful. Maybe other people will too.
Yeah, maybe other day you won't. Yeah, I get it.
For a noob like me, I find it very nice. It's just a nice visual way to see what I'm switching to.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am having the darkest time with bevels.
You have the darkest time with bevels.
I am having really dark times with bevels.
Okay, so how did you make these bevels?
So, that's a good question. So, I think it's a modifier. If I turn it off, like that. Wait a minute. What? What?
That does seem to be a subdivision surface that you're...
Oh, you're right. How do I... Is there a way to... I guess it's just that computer screen turns it off so it's not visible. So, I guess the bevel's not a modifier. It's it's literally on the
Was it
mesh.
Yeah, it's probably in the mesh. You can quickly check that out. I saw you move the edge a little time ago, so it did seem as if the bevel is in the... Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, this used to be a cube, obviously, and then I used the knife tool and, cut out these squares for the feet on the bottom. And then I just selected the, edges that I wanted beveled, so any place where there was, a corner, I would just select all of these corners like this, and then I just press Control B to bevel it, and then I made a bevel. But then, yeah, it does all this weird stuff where, like with the subdividing turned on, it like pinches in the corners and stuff, and it doesn't look good.
Yeah, there's probably like extra topology that doesn't really appeal to the subdivision surface. That's
Yeah,
all.
I was just wondering how you
Okay.
would tackle, like, this shape seems so simple. I was wondering how you would make a shape like this, and then put a bevel on it.
Well, I don't have a quick answer, but we can actually check out this model. Do you want to like go to the edit mode and go close to the parts that does seem like not appealing?
Sure. Let's see. Zoom in here. So whatever's going on in these corners here is what's causing it.
I mean, actually, can you go a little bit closer?
Yes.
The resolution in Discord is not really that good.
Maybe if you turn on
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so one thing that I want to tell you, because this is something that I usually have in my workflow, but when you have the X-ray on, go to the left. I mean right up corner. You can see all of the options.
Right?
Yeah, go to the like two right from there, three right from there, the drop-down menu.
Drop down. Okay.
Okay, so in there you can see the X-ray thing. Make it max.
Oh, that's where
The value
backface
has-
culling is.
Yeah. Make the X-ray at max. So
Okay.
it doesn't. Yeah, this is something that I maybe this is something for you, but this is something that I always do. So it will always show the topology, the grid, and all that, but it doesn't make the mesh transparent because yeah, that just makes my head spin.
I see. Yeah, that does seem useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay, do you know about Control R?
No.
Okay, place your. Okay, actually, do the Control R.
Control R? Oh,
Okay, did you do that?
it's like you can cut things in half with it, it looks like.
You can add topology more.
Okay.
It's called like a loop cut or something. So make a loop cut like going around the foot or leg.
Like
You get
this? Oh.
Yes, and now you can make it go up and down.
Oh.
As you can see, now that there is more topology at the top of the feet, it will not try to average this shape
I see.
as if there's nothing.
Huh. What
And now I can still see that there's some issues, but that's something that
it does look better.
yeah. Now, I don't probably have a quick answer for your bevel question, but I can tell you like some bevel options that may help you.
Yeah, maybe a better workflow, because now I can't like edit this mesh, you know. It's got like way too many edges on it, and yeah, I don't know. I could pretty quickly probably recreate this thing. So what I did was made a cube. Oh, not that one. So I made a cube, and then fucking scaled it like that, and then just edited the edges so they were all wonky.
Now, one thing that can cause some problems is that you did scale it in the object mode.
Right.
So some
Oh.
bevel scalings can cause some problems.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not suggesting that those issues that you had in legs would have been because of this, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So I guess you usually want to scale things in edit mode, not in object mode.
Yeah, most of the transformations I do in edit mode.
I see.
And if I don't, and if I do anything in object mode, I will always do the, like the, was it Control A? I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, in me it's Control A. For you it's Apply. Like the drop-down menu, object apply.
Right. So next, to make the feet, I just went to fucking. I just want to see the bottom.
Do the
face.
do the alt middle click. You can always use that.
Oh, cool. Thank you. So I used C for, or not C, K for the cutter tool. K for cutter tool.
Now, you can also use the Control R here.
Oh.
Ah!
Control R. Click.
And you can also scroll the Control R when, like, before you click anything. So, yeah, like right click to like cancel this.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me
And
zoom
do
in.
the Control R. Do the Control R again.
Hold on, I fucked everything up. I'm sorry.
Alt middle click. Alt middle click.
Right click. Fuck. Let me start over. Edit mode. Control. Why does it have an edge there? Oh, I guess I accidentally did it already. There we go.
Yeah. Like a. Yeah. That's something that we can also check out a little later.
There we
I have
go.
One tip for you.
So.
Okay, so do
Alt
Control
middle.
R.
Control R. Okay.
Yeah, and don't click anything yet,
I'm
but
not.
scroll. Just scroll.
Whoa! It adds more subdiversions.
Subdiverse blurs.
It adds a lot of subdiversions. Huh.
This is such a diversion here.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Where? Let's write it down here.
Yeah, tips. Bevels are evil. They like I have some problems myself. It's a puzzle game at that point.
Cut mesh in half. Use scroll wheel to add subdivisions. Oh, that's awesome. That's super useful. Okay, so if I wanted to make the feet on here, using Control R instead of the knife tool.
Now, do you actually want the feet to be a part of the same surface?
Let's say, just for the sake of learning it, yes.
Yeah, because I was thinking that you probably don't need to have the legs to be part of the same surface.
You're probably right.
You can make them. You can make them to be part of the same mesh, but not the same surface.
I think that was one of the things I was surprised about when I first learned 3D, is not everything has to be the same mesh. I thought that was always the case.
Yeah, don't be afraid for some surfaces to intersect. It's all right that way. Also, you now want to do the legs. What is that menu? What is this?
That's the undo history. Apparently I clicked a million times and couldn't undo the slice that I made.
Is the slice there still?
No, I undid it. So, Control R, click, and then let's just eyeball it. Feel free to interrupt me anytime.
Okay, don't do anything.
Okay, undo. Okay.
Let's breathe. For fuck's sake. Okay, now we can continue.
It just feel good.
Let's. Okay, make a Control R and fuck that up for like on purpose. Just like Control R and click.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you just want one? I use the scroll wheel to extra fuck it up.
Actually, this is probably fine as well.
Okay.
Apply that change.
All right.
Okay. So now deselect everything.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a funny trick. If you're in vertex or edge mode or selection mode, you can alt click the edge, so it will select everything in the edge loop. So go take a look this mesh in another angle,
Okay.
and now alt click the edge.
I wonder if I have something different. Maybe because I have emulate 3-button mouse, this doesn't work. I think I can double click to select an edge loop. I can do that.
That works too, I guess. Is it like selected all around the mesh, the edge loop?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
It should be. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So just select one.
Okay. All right.
And now press G.
G. Oh.
Press G
Okay.
again.
G.
And now you can move the edge loop along the the edges, as you can see.
What? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's so funny. That's amazing. That's really cool. I was wondering how
It's
you would do
funny.
that.
What?
You said you were gonna teach me a funny trick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh my
But,
god.
Uh,
Press G twice to move along axis. That's amazing. To move edge along axis. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a screenshot.
Okay.
I'm gonna just show you the option.
Switch into Discord.
Okay, if you put that on, you can merge vertices that are overlapping each other. So if you so if you now double G and make sure that edge loop is over another one, and click.
Yep.
Now it removed all of the vertices from that row, because all of the vertices merged.
Oh wow.
To each other. So that's one way that you can fix something.
Dude, oh my god, I was making so many problems because I didn't know how to do that. That's cool.
That's right, Jay. I mean, no, wait, actually, that works. I was memeing around, but I forgot that you actually have Jay in your name.
Yeah, some people call me Jay. Sculpting. That was here. Merge.
We are getting to the materials, Kyle. I swear we're getting there someday.
This stuff's important. This is all stuff I was struggling with. Merge vertices, option on the top right to auto merge stuff. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fix this whole entire TV by doing that. Remove all of the edge loops by doing the thing that I just...
I accidentally moved this one. I don't know how to fix this one.
It doesn't matter. You just do the double G and it will align automatically to the surface.
So,
Double G.
got the whole thing selected. Double G. Oh, you're right. I thought for sure that wouldn't work. Double G.
Let's make a demonstration for you. Just do a plain old grab on that one, and then move it away, really away from the
Really away?
mesh. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that looks great.
And now do the double G and fix it.
That's cool. Zoom. You gotta do
No
the sound
problem.
effects, that's how you learn.
Whooshoom.
Now they're merging. 999 damage.
Oh, upside down, it's 666. Oh no.
Look, I made a slice of cheese wedge. Okay. Cool. That is useful.
Blender sounds complicated. Okay. Whatever.
Make sure to follow the VOD from the very beginning to learn everything. Using Control R
Okay,
will give
so-
you cleaner topology, which will play nicer with subsurface. I haven't used N-Guns before. I'll have to experiment with that.
Oh yeah, I entirely forgot the N-guns. What like other names were there? N-guns. Yeah, polygons. Wait, actually, everything is polygon.
I know Maya has NURBS. I don't know if Blender has NURBS or
Well,
not.
That sounds stupid. But like
They are kind of stupid, actually. You're not wrong.
But yeah, like N-gun is more than 4 vertices face, and those are something that will cause some issues if you don't deal with them. So one issue that your old TV probably had was that there was some N-guns, probably.
Oh, I see.
So when you build anything, I suggest that it's built entirely with squares.
Mm-hmm.
So take that, you piece of filth.
So let's redo the feat with our newly learned Control R. So I'll do kind of the same thing I was doing before. This is probably why it had that weird issue with the bevels, is because it didn't have these lines, these ones on the front of the TV. It was just a flat
Yeah.
surface. Since I used just the
Yeah,
knife tool on the bottom.
Yeah, actually, that was probably the reason, but I wasn't able to see that well because the resolution in the screen share is not the best.
Yeah. I was wondering if that would cause issues. It looks like it really does. So, here's a question. So, I kind of eyeballed it before, but if I want to extrude these feet, like I press E to extrude them, but they just go straight down, is there a way to... That looks stupid. Is there a way to extrude it so it, like, matches the wonkiness that I have here?
I mean, there is if you have those faces to point out to specific directions.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like in this case, that would be like an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But we can manage in a way. Just do the simple extrude
Okay.
for now.
Oops, I rotated. Extrude.
Yeah, that's what we know as extrusion, rotation. They're synonyms. I tell you what, Bobby.
Here, I'll zoom in more. Okay.
Okay, now scale. Just press S and scale them to, I guess, X. Like a what's the word again? X-axis. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Whoa,
now just
calm down.
align. Yeah. You started the scale close to the the center point.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
basically what I did the other time.
Yeah, like in most cases, 3D modeling is just fiddling around with the surface, so not everything has a shortcut. Don't be lazy.
And I guess
Pro.
not everything has to be like pixel perfect either. Like if you're just
I mean, you can make it pixel perfect if you want, but it probably doesn't matter.
It only bothers
In
my
your case.
OCD, but it really actually probably doesn't matter for the stuff I'm doing.
Nothing matters.
Grab y-axis. Let's just try to match those angles. Something like that. Okay, that looks close enough.
There's few ways to bevel things. You probably had like tried to use the modifier before.
Not really. The way I learned,
Control B.
yeah, Control B.
I use Control B sometimes. In this case, I probably wouldn't, but it could be useful too. In this case, I would use subdivision, probably.
Oh. How come, what case-by-case basis do you not use Control B versus using it?
Well, I don't have any like I don't have any rule per se for using Control B. But at least I know that if I want to make like tails or like some curvy things, I can use bevel as my advantage pretty well.
I guess Control B is
can-
more if you want like a permanent change versus like a modifier, which is more flexible.
Yeah, it's destructive versus non-destructive like
Right.
workflows. So
That makes sense. So this
can,
is
like,
what I did before,
like,
just to select.
do you want to like test out if my screen share would work?
Sure, we could do that.
Okay, I'm gonna show a thing. It's probably a good idea, anyways.
Yeah. Let me see if I can add it to the stream as well.
Yes.
The resolution's not
Now-
going to be great, but I think it'll be okay.
Can you see?
I see a cube wiggling. Here, let me open OBS. Let's see if I can add a source really quick.
Welcome, Chibi. We are learning Blender today. Jesse's not probably working anything specific currently. It's just I'm teaching him.
Let's see. Window capture. Then
Window capture.
you what?
You can do anything.
So Discord, and then let's cut that off.
You can buy your own copy of Blender at piratebay.org.
All right, Tersey, I'm gonna put you on the top right here. There we go.
On top of the cartoon text, it would be.
Yep, that's where you're going.
It's great.
That's it. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, you just have to manage with two windows in a way that it doesn't like hide behind of my screen.
I know, yeah. I don't know why it's showing my mouse in there. I guess that's okay. Whatever. Anyways. Look, we're Blender Bros. That could be the name of our YouTube tutorial
Hey,
channel.
check this out. Check this out. Did you know that my cube is upside down currently? Because now it's on the correct side. You would have not guessed unless you were looking at these axes right there. I know you're a fool, and that's why I'm smart.
I know you're a fool. That's why you tuned into this channel right now.
You knew you were a fool. Okay, so I just like my first instinct of wanting to have this screen share was this thing. So when I'm gonna, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna make some room. Just a second. I have everything on top of my lap. Okay, I can manage. Okay, so when I'm gonna make a an ugly-looking mesh, such as this.
Wow, that's the ugliest mesh I've ever heard of.
It's kind of like that cool S.
Yeah, I guess so. We should model that next time.
No. Okay, so now when I'm gonna select both of these edge loops and click Ctrl B, I can make this like a curvy shape.
What?
So this is bevel,
Oh,
and
that's
this is
awesome.
really useful for like for these curvy things. Also, I'm gonna show you a funny thing. If this
Do you just crack up when using Blender? Every time you like merge vertices, you let out a little chuckle.
check this out, I'm playing a video game.
Dude, I played this game. This game is awesome. I love this one.
I'm actually playing this. This is not like a navigation. This is me playing this game. This is Oh shit! I fell. Shit.
Oh, no!
No.
You went out of bounds.
This is useful. It's called walk navigation. You can like apply gravity, but you can also like rotate around the thing with WASD controls.
What? I didn't know you could have gravity while doing that. You showed the walking thing before. That's funny. You can actually like walk on a surface.
Yeah, when you're in the walk mode, you can press G to apply gravity.
That's
Now I have
funny.
gravity.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whee! This was probably useful when the Blender had the game engine. It's not.
Yeah,
It's no longer useful, but yeah, it's still here.
it's pretty funny.
For lols.
Just for the lols.
Yeah, the Blender team was thinking, it would be funny, lol.
What if you made a curve and you walked on it? uh. So,
Check this out.
there is a bevel modifier.
I'm gonna make it.
Whoa. Wow. Special effects.
This is how the Hollywood does things.
Look, it's Marvel. It's Captain America right now.
This is how I like when I was doing work for Marvel. This is how I made the Captain America pants.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, look! I made a logo for you. It's a double J. It's kind of an S, but it's actually two J's.
Oh yeah. Dude, when people see that, they're gonna recognize it right away.
Oh, it's double J. Actually, not an S, but double J. Of course. That's like their first reaction. They don't even think about the letter S.
Oh hey Goddess, how's it going? Dude, I don't know.
Finally.
He just popped into stream and started yelling at me. Help!
and would like this is a little bit odd, Goddess, because I haven't said anything. Like I haven't called Jesse as like stupid at any point. I have yelled at him, but I haven't said stupid yet.
The time is ticking down. Time.
Fucking idiot!
I'm not even doing anything.
You should be.
Oh, I saw there's you said you'd usually use subdivide for bevels, but there's also
Shut up!
generate
Check this
bevel.
Check this out. I'm gonna use bevel currently.
Are you using looks like Control B?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, I actually had like an idea what I was supposed to show you, but I forgot. Okay, let's do the subdivision thing. Yeah, do the subdivision. Click the subdivision.
okay. So I'm curious. I have the
I'm actually-
edges that I want beveled selected. I wonder if I apply a modifier, if it's gonna do it to the whole cube or just the edges I have selected. Let's see.
If you if you do the bevel modifier, you can actually like choose the like some sort of like a threshold or something like that, like a for what angle it will affect.
Hmm.
But I haven't actually checked out the bevel modifier myself in a long time, so I'm gonna actually check that out myself too.
It's not doing what I thought it would.
It's not really the bevel modifier. It's different. Maybe it's part of some sort of an add-on, like all of those menus. Because look at mine. I only have like these. Oh, never mind. There's drop-down menus too. It seems.
I do have I know that one of my add-ons like changes the default settings on bevel. I forget what it does. It like smooths it out or like simplifies it or something. I forget. But
yeah, in the
I guess that's working.
okay, so yeah, I guess it's working. And does it actually look good?
I zoom in. I keep getting my shortcut keys mixed up with Toon Boom. Oops. Let's go into object mode. I mean, I can't tell if it looks good because we did the Control R instead of the knife tool, but we put it on
I mean,
X-ray mode.
the thing is, if it does look good in your eyes, doesn't that mean it looks good?
I suppose so. I'm so used to like 3D in school where like you had to like everything had to have the right topology and stuff, but you're right, if it just looks good, it looks good.
Yes, I don't see any like n-gons at least, and you can still like apply the amount of bevel that you want to use.
Yeah,
Now-
and like turn it on and off. That's okay. Doing it with a modifier seems to be, well, okay. I'm understanding the difference between when you'd want to use Control B versus the modifier. I think in my case with this TV, I probably should have used the modifier rather than the actually editing the mesh. That way you can
Okay,
like
so-
go back and edit it and change it if you want to.
Yeah, and also you you still can edit the mesh right now, and it will like automatically try to reapply its shape.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so wanna see like the another bevel technique
Sure.
that doesn't use that bevel modifier, but the subdivision. Okay, so I'm gonna actually make the feet. Now that bevel that you currently have seems to be great, and it's probably be better than the thing that what I'm gonna show you now. But there's a like this way. When I'm gonna use the subdivision surface, I'm gonna only use the Control R technique. So I'm gonna add an edge loop there, so it becomes sharper, as you can see.
Right.
Now I'm gonna do the same thing around the model as like to make things to be sharper. So currently it seems to be like a quite of a round thing still, but just a moment.
Hurry up, I don't like the round feet.
Hurry up! I hate this. Now that we are at this point of sharpness, now we can do the same thing to legs. And now they will become sharper. Now this is just me demonstrating a different type of like a sharpening, because
It's like a
this-
manual bevel, kind of, in a way.
Yeah, kind of. This is really useful for many cases. So this is not necessarily a thing that you would use in your current TV setup. But yeah, this is this is specifically to show you how to sharpen corners. So yeah, now we have a little. What's that disgusting part right there? Yep.
Cool.
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 Rob's neck.
I think that explains all the modeling stuff I wanted to go over. I can't think of anything else right now. Did you want to move on to materials and stuff?
No.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Just a second. Sharp the knight Jersey. Pretend me with. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna use knife tool. This is what's happening when I'm like when I.
Oh, actually, yeah. Do you ever use the knife tool?
Sometimes it's not most of the time, but like yeah, I do use knife tool. Yes.
Seems
Yes,
like it
that's my
could
answer, yes.
create some bad topology if you're not careful with it.
It's also for like fixing topology. Like if you're making like mesh, like face mesh, and you see that some like loop cuts seems to be really like nasty, you can fix those with knife tool.
Okay. That's good to know.
Look out! He got a knife. Would you be intimidated if I come to your face and threaten you with a knife tool?
No, Tersey, not at all. What kind of question is that?
I like the like your stream avatar saying that's in my face.
I love it when people threaten me with knives. It's great.
No, not knives, but knife tool.
Oh, wait, you're coming at me with a knife tool?
Yeah.
You're gonna subdivide my head into multi-surfaces?
Yeah, I'm gonna like reform your topology.
Please don't sharpen my head. I like my round head. Please don't sharpen it into corners.
Just you wait.
Please don't bevel me.
Don't do. Hey, check this out.
Be funny if after every single question somebody asks you, you're just you wait.
Okay, so Jesse, check this out. This is you.
Okay. Just inflates in the corners.
I'm gonna waste everyone's time and not ask any permission to show anything wacky. But hey, check this out.
What are you doing to Susan?
She's breathing. Okay, now your time is wasted.
I'm
Let's
learning so
actually
much,
continue.
Jersey. Thank you.
Okay, what's in your list? What's the question?
I was curious how to do like procedural materials and stuff.
That's right, Jesmo.
That's me.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Okay, so when we are going to fiddle around with the materials, we probably want to use the viewport shading. The thing that you click on the right up corner right here.
So for people following at home, that is this view up here. So you can change the views. There's like wireframe, there's flat, then there's like render preview, I think is this one.
Yeah, it's it's called renderer.
Oh wait, viewport shading, and then this one's... Wait, They're both called viewport shading?
You can find it from that text somewhere. It's color coded as well.
It's one of these. I think it's this one.
Yeah, it's called renderer. As you can see, it's color coded in the text box. It's written in blue.
Hmm?
Do you see?
No.
When you hover over the renderer, you can see that there's a color coded text. It's the name.
This says material preview?
Yep. And this says renderer, the last one. And yeah.
Material preview. Rendered. Oh, okay. I understand now. Yes, I see.
You're such a big boy.
I observe it with my eyes. Okay.
I learn by seeing things. I'm gonna make a cube just to follow you. Okay, so do you have anything specific you want with the TV?
I want the screen to be like a glass surface with like a noise animating over it, maybe.
Why do you think I know anything about this?
I mean, if you don't, it's fine.
I do.
Then like wood grain on the outside part, and then maybe the rest of it's metal.
Okay, let's start with the wood.
So yeah, one wood, one glass, and then the rest metal. Okay, so start
Okay,
with
so-
wood. So that's this one.
Yep. Okay, so then you go to the material tab.
Which is the beach ball.
Yep, it's the beach ball.
Okay.
Click new to give that object a new material.
So new. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's made a new material.
And now you have wood. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Okay.
Something other than a gray would be terrific. That'd be great.
Oh, okay. Okay, so do you know how to do this? Just look at my screen.
On your screen? Yes. There we go. Okay.
Do you want to explain that to the viewers?
No.
Maybe.
So
Yeah, let's go.
Blender's
Shut
really you can really customize it, which is really cool. You can drag in like as many windows as you want, and you can change these windows to be whatever you want. Like right now it's just the viewport, but I could change this window to be like a dope sheet for animation, for example. And you can drag these windows out by going down to these corners, and your cursor will change into a little cross, and then you can drag them away that way, or you can drag a new window in that way. So yeah, that's how I added like my thumbnail preview and stuff on the corner. So yeah, so now we have a second window, which I assume we're gonna be using for material stuff.
Yes, I would model you a thumbs up, but we are restricted with time. Okay, so now we want this left window, or whatever window you want, to be the node editor. So that you can do is by clicking the up left corner menu, and from there go to the there's the geometry nodes already. I did not know. Okay, go to the shader editor.
Shader editor. Okay.
Yep, and now you have this menacing looking two boxes.
Tersey, it's nodes. I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
Fuck this! Okay, so in here, so basically it's kind of same than in 3D mode. So grabs, scales, rotate rotates.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say any.
Wait. Rotates? What?
grabs, yes.
Grabs. I am the
So,
grab collab.
For fuck's sake. So G grabs, S scales, R rotates.
Weird.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, where do you need the rotation?
Yeah, curious. That's funny.
Also, yes, I think scale and rotation are useless.
Seems
It's
like it.
the only thing that's useful.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's the same thing here as well. So if you click add, it's kind of the same thing. So if you click add, you can add some extra nodes here.
Oh, on the top. So add.
And what is
Whoa.
the shortcut key for add? Do you remember?
Shift A.
Yes, that's a good boy.
Huh. So there's bevel. There's
So, yeah.
hair. Huh. Okay.
Okay, so you wanted to do like wood texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then we go to the texture,
Texture.
and from there are so many options. I do recommend you to try most of these things out. Just fiddle around and play like a little kid you are.
Oh, there's a
but
bunch. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like in the case, like if we want to make wood, how would I go?
Do you remember those shitty trees that you made that looked like poop?
If we are going to that direction, then okay, let's use noise texture.
Okay.
Just click that,
All right.
and then place it next to the. Yeah, there. That should be all right, I guess. And as you can see, every node has those different colored nubs. This is a gray nub, the FAC nub, and there's also a color nub, and there's also a green nub. But most of all, there's a blue nub. Now the nubs actually have meaning. Gray means value, yellow means color data, and the blue means vector, or vector data if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is useful if you're advanced, as you're not. So let's continue.
Okay.
Let's.
Oh, here. Can
okay,
I?
so-
I want to write down the steps we've taken so far, real quick. Just for adding. Let's see.
So smart. You need Tursi to teach you.
So what's this window called? This is called
Material or shader.
Shader Editor. Okay. In shader.
I'm still used to the old name called Node Editor, but yeah, it's a shader.
I guess shader makes more sense. So
Yeah.
can grab, move, like in viewport, add nodes with Shift A, play around with the texture ones. Okay. Oh wait, you said gray nodes are color value? Or gray nodes are just value, right?
Yeah, they're just value.
Value. And then
So
yellow are color?
Yeah, yellow is color.
Nodes are color. Blue is vector, which I'm not sure what that means, but that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Vector is basically just y, x, y, x, and z.
Oh,
stuff.
interesting. Okay.
Okay, so like factory only works with numbers, like zeros and ones and minus numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Color has like actual color data, so you do know what color is.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, we want to use either like factory or color in the noise texture. It doesn't actually matter. I'm gonna use FAC. Let's connect the FAC to base color.
FAC to base color. What does FAC stand for?
Probably factory or.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I think it's factory probably.
Okay. So, with noise texture, connect back to base color. Okay.
Yeah, and now we start to understand what the bump nodes are, or bump maps. Okay, so we can use this noise texture as a bump map as well. So now we connect the FAC to normal.
Oh, normal. Okay. Okay.
Now it will it may seem odd like it doesn't work. but
It's
it
not
will.
doing it.
It sucks. I hate Blender from now on. Okay, now Shift A or click Add, either way.
Okay.
And in here, go to the was it vector? Yes, go to the vector tab,
Okay.
and from there bump.
Bump. Okay.
And now click it in the middle of the line, the connection, the chain.
Whoa. It did it automatically.
But it did connect the FAC on the wrong node. We want we want the FAC to be on the height.
So let's see. The steps were connect back to normal, create bump, attach to middle of, attach to middle, and then move back to height.
Now, as you may have seen, I very specifically made this point, like this part, to be me teaching you how to connect nodes in the middle of a chain too.
Yeah,
So-
it's useful.
Yep. So you can actually like do it in different order. It doesn't have to be as you like right there. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you currently have the height and FAC connected.
Yep.
Yep. Now you can like make the distance and strength to be something different. I often do it so that the distance is around the 0.1 or 0.25 or something like that. It's a small value, but you can also like choose whatever you want.
Make bump distance 0.1 to 0.25. Okay.
It
Oh, yeah.
actually doesn't it actually just doesn't like really matter as long as you're happy. Like
It's kind of like, yeah,
Just-
eyeball it sort of thing.
yeah, and then you can like fine tune it further with the strength.
Huh. What's the, do you know the difference between strength and distance?
I think distance is just like how much bump it will give, but like the strength is like how how much it like fades away. Like there, gee, I
I think I
it
kind of
yeah
understand.
it feels like there's no difference, but yeah, there is a little bit.
It's like
yeah.
one is the height and then the other's like intensity, sort of.
Yeah.
It's like a hill versus like a steep mountain, I guess. Even if they're the same
That-
height, they could be like different. Yeah. Anyways.
That's the conclusion, I guess. I will agree with that.
Whatever. I hope this has been educational for everyone following along now.
Okay, now actually, this is a good demonstration for the default values of your object. As you can see, some parts in your object, you can see that there's a like denser like noise in y-axis. Unlike the okay, go check the backside of the TV.
I assume this is because I scaled it in object mode.
Yep.
I
Now
see.
this is like a direct demonstration for that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, You don't have to, but if you want, make the scale as a default now.
So that was Control A.
Mm-hmm. You probably did all.
Yeah, I did all. It doesn't seem to have changed anything.
Now, is that like there's some checkboxes right there on the
Apply
left
object
bottom.
transform. Uh-huh.
yeah. What's the top option?
Location is unchecked.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it didn't do. I guess it was fine as it was, but I'm gonna actually check that out here with my cube.
Yeah, I wonder what
yeah,
happened.
it's actually okay. Yeah, it's a different like a coordination type. I got mixed up because I use object coordination and not generated coordination, which we are going to be right now. So if you are going to shift A, and here go to the input.
Shift A. Input.
And from here, there's a texture coordinate. Click at that.
Texture coordinate.
Yep.
Okay.
Now these are UV coordinates, like how the texture will be placed on top of the mesh. So by default, always everything will start with the generated node. As you can see, when I'm gonna make the cube to be a little bit flatter here, and when I'm gonna place the generated on the vector, it does absolutely nothing. It has to calculate it first.
Hum.
Okay, there we go. And now when I'm gonna take that off, as you can see, it did nothing. It's always generated automatically.
Uh-huh.
But the thing that I use is object in most cases. And when I'm gonna put that to vector, you can see when it calculates, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we go.
Huh.
And now when I'm gonna do the default thing, I'm gonna apply scale. Now it's consistent all over the cube, even though it's on the flat area.
So you added that by connecting the... So usually normal's the default, but you use object and connect the object to...
No. The generated is the default.
Oh, right, because it's on top. Right.
Yeah.
And you connected the object to vector?
Yep.
Looks like. Okay.
Yeah, it's vector goes to vector data, so XYZ stuff.
Oh.
I need to probably update my shit because my calculations took way too long.
Look at that lumpy TV. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's looking better. It's not all
Now,
stretched on one side.
Yeah, if you want to play with the shape of the noise, you can fiddle around with the four different options here. Like the scale, you can make it denser or not so dense.
That's so weird looking.
And when you're going to use detail, you can give it like a multi-layered look.
Oh yeah.
How could I explain that? Yeah, it's kind of multi-layered noise.
Mm-hmm.
And the roughness is how much the detail affects to the surface. And the distortion is probably well, it's not actually the most interesting, but it's kind of interesting.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, you can warp the noise.
Looks kind of like water or something. That's cool.
This is the look that I will give to some surfaces that I want the burn victims.
Yeah, it's very easy to make burn victims in Blender, it turns. Okay, cool. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let me
cool.
just make sure that I'm caught up. So add texture coordinate, connect object to vector on the noise texture. Okay.
Okay, so since you're currently starting to learn the nodes, I think you probably can read this node setup that we currently have.
Mm-hmm.
Can you? So from now on, if you don't understand the stuff that you have done, you can always just screenshot the node setup that you have and save it for later if you want to read it to understand it. So Jesus, I don't know how to structure the point that I have. I think because you can read this, you can always understand what's going on.
And it's a good idea, like if you get a result that you like, you can screen cap it and save it for like another project in case you want to reproduce it.
Yeah. You can also do a thing called group. So if actually never mind, you can always Control Z. But yeah, if you select everything and press Control, actually I'm gonna think. Yeah, okay, select everything and press Control G.
Control G.
Yeah.
It made everything green. G for green.
Press Tab.
Tab. What did Tab do there?
Now, that's a node group that you have there. So you can make as many node groups that you want. And you can always access the node group by selecting the node and press Tab.
Tab. Huh.
Now, Control Z to a point that it's no longer a group.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now you can use groups in various ways. One is to make things really easy. Like for example, if I want to use this texture coordinate noise bump thing in somewhere else, I can always make a group out of it. And then if I have another node set up, just a second. Like if I have this node set up here, this is a material 2, so entirely different material.
Right.
Now, if I'm gonna Shift A, there's a group menu, and you can apply the group that you just made to the material.
Oh, that's awesome. Here, let me write that down real quick. All that group stuff.
And this will be useful. Yeah, you write first. I'm gonna explain later.
To group, select nodes, press Control G, then Tab. This is useful because in another material we can add it again. And that's under Shift A, right? For the create thing? And then you can add a group?
Yeah, it's an add menu.
Awesome.
Add menu and from there group.
With Shift A and group menu. Cool. Okay.
Absolutely. Also, you can. Also, this is the fun part. Now I'm gonna save my Blender file to my desktop as untitled.blend. And now, when I'm gonna I'm gonna make entirely another file.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna go to File, and here Append. Now, do you see the append menu here? Because I'm using the monitor thing.
Yes.
I mean the you do.
Or you mean on here? Discord? No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can still coordinate you from here. So yeah, click the append and you get the menu. And if you have the like if you have entirely different like a project going on other than the TV thing, you can try to you can try to find the file where you save that like the group material. This is actually like okay, cancel this. I think it's easier for you to understand if we do it in a specific way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so save this project.
Right.
And press Ctrl N and choose the general or anything.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, cancel first. Actually, go back to your previous.
Okay.
I forgot to like select. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the previous file as well. Okay, so. Oh fuck. Clipboard is empty. Surely not. There we go. Okay, so in this point, where we currently are, make a group that contains all of the nodes other than the material output. So
Okay.
only these 4. And make a group.
Control G. Tab. Okay.
Okay, and now save this project. Probably a good idea to make it another file. Like
Okay.
a version.
Here, let me
version.
undo. And then I'll save it as this, and then save as new version.
Call it something temporary or temp or whatever you want. But yeah,
Okay.
because this will be temporary only.
And then group that. Okay.
Okay, and now save that group. Just Ctrl S.
Yep.
Yep, and now go to the new file.
New file. Okay.
Yep. So now let's bring back the shader editor.
And then shader editor. Okay.
Yep. And now, yeah, actually give the cube a material.
I figured. Okay. New material. All right.
Yep. And now go File,
File.
and from there, Append.
Append.
And now try to find the file that you like, the temporary
The
file.
temporary one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Double click that. You will
Double
get
click.
a menu out of that.
Oh. Okay.
Like this is like the append menu. Like you can actually get into the blend files, like the
Interesting.
folders and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like the append, like the Blender files have all types of like file data or data overall. As you can see, there's like the node tree, object, palette, scene, all of that kind of options.
Interesting.
So in this screen, you can go to the node tree. Go there.
Okay. And then node
And
group.
now select the node group.
Okay.
And now you can click the append or double click it. And now go back to the node editor and Shift A. And there's the go to the group menu. You can find that you now have the group that you made in that another file.
Oh, that's
blend
cool.
File. Yeah,
Huh.
you can basically make a like a material bank in this way, so you can
Okay.
always go back to like one file to get some materials. out
Oh,
of
that rules. That's super cool.
Yeah, this was my whole entire point about this group thing. So now you can go back to the TV file,
Hmm.
not the temporary one, but the original.
Okay. Let's see. File. Open.
Do you want to write this down if this is important?
Yeah, let me do this in this file. I'm just realizing I don't know if this text editor changes per file. It might, so maybe I'll have to not keep this stuff in Blender. I might have to copy and paste this into an external program.
What do you mean? Like that text file doesn't save into the project you're thinking about?
Yeah, I was just looking at. Yeah, it didn't save. When I made a new file, like all this stuff that I wrote down, over here on the right, wasn't in there in the new project. It was super weird.
Well, that's odd. It's supposed to save.
It's a little disconcerting, because these notes exist nowhere else. Anyways,
I mean, you can copy paste the text that you wrote in the other place, can't you?
yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Oops. So let's see. Can create a material library.
Welcome, Oatmeal Pecheneg.
Hello, Oatmeal. How's it going?
We are learning Blender. Well, I am not.
Library with groups. Simply use append. And how did you go inside the Blender? You just double-clicked the Blender file, right, to go inside all those folders?
Yes, it's like you can if I remember correctly, you can only do that in append and link options.
That's awesome. Simply use append and double-click inside the Blender. Hey, Ole, how's it going? Simply click inside the Blender file. Then node tree, I think it was called. And append
Select
the node group.
Now, if you don't follow Ole, go follow him on Twitch and Twitter. He's a great artist. I am Jesse J. Jones.
Is that what I sound like? I'm doing great, Oatmeal. Thanks for asking. Been learning a lot. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to go into. Actually, I won't do this on stream because there's secret stuff in my Evernote. So what's the next thing that I should do? Wow, I couldn't tell who was talking for a second. Hello, my name is Tercy, and everybody's a stupid asshole idiot.
Is that how I sound like?
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, now hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So the tree stuff. We have all of these notes. What more do you want?
What more can
Okay,
you
so-
do with this?
How can you fly this? So next thing that we want to do is to give some color to the noise pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you have multiple options in Shift A menu. If you go to the Add menu and go to Color,
Color?
you can see that there is the Mix RGB. With this, you can like give like any surface a color. Now we can like connect it like in between of noise texture and base color, as you can see.
Okay.
And you are aware of the like blend modes, like these darken, multiply, lighten, screen, add, and all that.
Right.
If you know how those works, this is piece of cake.
Okay.
You just like put your noise texture to the color 1, and then you choose color for color 2 and do the blending that you want to do. So if we want to make it brown, we just choose a brown color.
Hold on. Let me kind of backtrack. So we added color mix RGB.
Now this looks like shit.
That's a funny joke.
Brown brick.
God, the shit distracted me. Gonna connect it
It's not funny. Stop laughing.
in between the noise texture and main texture, I guess. Can be used with blend modes. And then there was a step. Did you connect the color node on the noise texture to color number 2, you said?
What? What did you say?
Or maybe there was no extra step.
What the fuck did you say?
Did you, after connecting it in between the two things, right? You connect it in the middle? Did
Yeah,
you,
like
after doing that, did you do something else?
well, as you can see in this node, the noise texture is connected to the color 1, and in color 2, there's a color box. You can choose a color in that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm understanding how Mix RGB works. So the color 1 is like one layer, and then color 2 is the second layer, which is only one color value.
Okay, if you want this in like if this is a Krita, color 1 is the bottom layer, color 2 is the top layer.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Blender kind of works like that. Even in modifiers, the top layer is actually the bottom layer in hierarchy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I always, whenever that's the case, I always think of it like a car wash. Like, you start at the car wash at the top, and then you drive through, going down.
I guess so.
Maybe let's set it to multiply? See how that looks?
Yep, you can choose whatever you want. Multiply is probably best, because then you can get the noise texture, the blacks and whites you can get from the noise texture. So yeah, multiply is probably the best.
Yours looks a lot more brown than mine does.
Because you're stupid.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I can't fix that.
Oh no. Okay, so it's because of the FAC, the slider here.
Oh, fact, dude. I see.
Yeah, fucking FAC, man.
Haha, that joke hasn't been made before, probably.
I don't get it.
Okay. So that's like the opacity you could kind of think of, probably.
Yeah.
Boy, this
That's
looks like shit. Okay.
Boy, this looks like shit.
Yours is extra lumpy. Why is yours extra lumpy?
Because I'm currently sculpting.
It looks awful.
As you can see, when you have the procedural stuff on your model, you can sculpt, and it will automatically
That's cool. That's
make
fun.
the texture work.
It's neat.
That's cool. That's fun. That's great. That's great.
Ole, I am working for Vux right now. It's like Netflix, but for kids' books. Also, Terzi is Finnish.
I am Finland, man.
He is all of Finland. If you ever visit Finland, you'll just see Terzi lying in the ocean.
You can see a,
Look
can
down
see a
from the
small
plane.
figure waving at you on the horizon. Okay, so
Is
I
there-
wasted so much of your time with this mix RGB thing, but yeah, this is actually a useful node. But we probably want to actually remove that to show you something else, and how we will remove that without disconnecting the chain. Well, select the color node, Control X. So now the connection still is attached.
Wait. You controlled X the mix
The color
RGB
node, yeah.
node?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Now let's try another node. So Shift A, go to the convert.
Bye,
or
Oatmeal. Have a good one.
converter. I love you, Oatmeal.
We'll see you, great. We love you.
Okay, and in converter, use color ramp.
Color ramp.
Now you know how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Does this seem familiar to you?
Yeah.
Okay, place it in between of noise and base color.
Okay.
And since you're so fucking smart, try fiddling around. See what happens.
So I could change this color. Make it brown. Then maybe make the
That's
other
a-
color green. Oh, that looks awful. Maybe like a dark brown on this one. And then like a light orange on this one. What if I make this green?
You can also drag
Oh, there
drag
it
the
goes.
points.
Okay. I understand. So instead of like one flat color, you can kind of make it look a little bit more natural.
Yeah, and you can also like add more of these color points. So if you want to, for some odd reason, to make this shit a little bit blue on the middle part, let it calculate first. Okay, there we go. So you can do these kind of things.
Well, that's cool
Now
looking.
there's some blue on my shit.
Look at all that blue.
Haha, high five on blue.
You should see a doctor. Okay.
No.
Cool. I like the way that looks so far.
Yes. And if you want to like look at the color itself, you can also like connect the color value to the surface, like the material output. So you can only get color.
So what'd you do? Can you do that again?
Here's the color ramp.
Right.
I connected the color, like the knob, to the
Mhm.
surface of the material output. So now you can like display the color on the surface only.
Oh,
so there's no
material
shading
output.
or
Okay, I see.
yeah.
So material output's
So-
like the view node in Toon Boom Harmony, kind of. It's like that's the one that's.
I haven't used that.
It's kind of like that's the thing you see is whatever's connected to the material output. So you could have like
Yeah, I
all the
guess.
nodes in the world, but it doesn't matter if they're not connected to the output.
Yeah, exactly. As you
Okay.
can see, if I disconnect everything from node, like material
Hmm.
output, it's black, just black.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you don't want like shading to get in your way, you can do this.
I'm gonna write that down. To view one node, without texture or whatever, and connect it to the material output. Cool.
I
Okay.
know, right?
Neat.
Okay, so now you want to have that kind of like a stretchy effect, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So how would we create this TV to be anything cool?
Is there like
Okay, there's a. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you doing?
I messed
Sorry.
up. I'm trying to fix it. Is it? Wait, it wasn't on the color. Wasn't on base color, was it? It was on subsurface
Yeah.
color.
No, it's it's base color, please.
Is it base color? Oh no! Please don't crash.
Yeah,
Color base
yeah,
color.
it's calculating currently. It's lagging a bit.
There it goes. We're back. We're back. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here's few ways that you can. Well, actually, never mind because we are not using UV maps, so never mind about that. Okay, so in between object and noise texture. Okay, so here's the the logic of the hierarchy. If you want to if you want to affect the deformation of the texture, whatever texture it is, you always want to have some vector node before the texture itself. So now in between a texture coordinate and noise texture, we want to add something from the vector stuff.
Makes
And
sense.
in this case, we want to use mapping.
There's also a vector transform. I wonder what that does.
Shut up.
So mapping, then connect it to the middle.
Place it in between.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the calculations. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
And okay, so as I said, everything that is before noise, before any texture, is the deformer for the texture. So as you can see, now I can change the location of the texture
Whoa.
in X, Z,
Whoa.
and, I mean Y and Z.
I
Also, I can rotate it as well.
have a really quick question. How would you animate that value?
Oh yeah, you can animate all of these values by hovering your mouse over a value and press I. So now it's yellow. That's a keyframe.
Oh.
And then we can go to the dope sheet. Wait, select the Oh yeah, I probably should select the object first, and then yeah. Okay, so when I have the object selected, and in the node editor or the shader editor, you select the node that has keyframes, you can see that in the dope sheet there's a keyframe placed here.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can go to another spot, give that some other value, press I. So
Oh,
now
you have
it's
to press
animated.
I again. Okay.
Yeah, it's not automatic as in the 3D view.
I see.
Is it in timeline as well? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, cool. Now I have animated shit here. Okay, so in this point in time, we probably want to give some flattening for the TV wood texture. So we use the scale values, I guess. As you can see, it will cause the flattening.
Sorry.
For fuck's sake.
Okay. Yes, scale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is wood like this? This is wood, right?
That looks pretty wood-like, yeah.
Yeah, you do same.
Ew. Maybe this way?
You're Yeah, never
Okay.
mind. It's probably deforming a little bit differently because you have the rotation, something like wacky. As you can see, if I rotate my stuff, wait, never mind. Actually, it's fine on my end.
I think there's probably no way to get it to look right from every direction. There's probably going to be one direction it's going to look a little funky from,
Yeah.
which I guess is fine
you-
for now.
Yeah, you can still like fiddle around. You can actually give some like you can give like black and white values that determines how much something is visible as well. That's probably a kind of like a big fiddling here. Let me check. Dip, dip. There's that, and there's that. Okay. If I'm gonna put this... Wait. Yep. I'm gonna try that. Actually, do you want me to start fiddling around, or do you want to get to some points?
How do
Or,
I delete these keys that I made on this value?
place your timeline over the keyframe that you want to delete.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was thinking about... Okay, I can tell you two ways. Okay, like one way is that you select the keyframe in the timeline by left or right clicking.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yellow indicates selected.
I see.
And then you press X.
Oh, okay. That's way easier than I thought. Clean keyframes.
And the other way of deleting keyframes is that if you see the value to be yellow,
Mm-hmm.
You can also like hover your cursor over the value and press Alt-I.
Alt-I. Okay, cool.
Alt is basically like a negate button in Blender in a way, or nullify button, or whatever you would call, like a removal button. For example, if I want if I want this cube to be child of this cube, I can parent them together with Control P. Note Control P. Now these are parented, but now I can press Alt P to do the removal action. So yeah, Alt is like very often the removal function. Kind
Okay,
of.
that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. Okay, so Okay, you probably have most things in front of you to like fine-tune the texture of the wood.
Yeah, I think that's probably good for wood.
There are like always some fine-tunings that you can always do.
Mm-hmm.
And when you understand the knobs, the grays, yellows, and blues, and the hierarchy, how you should add things, this really becomes a playground.
Yeah, this seems really fun. It is
Okay,
kind of time for me to go, unfortunately.
Okay. Before you leave, I just want to ask: do you get any of this currently?
Yeah, definitely. The shading stuff helped a lot, and also like how to model things and add bevels was super helpful. I was really struggling with how to do that properly. I think I have enough stuff to play around with, so thank you for taking the time to show me, Tersy. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I was when you said that you want to do a TV, I was actually like thinking that will we like get to the part where I can teach you how to do an RGB pixels for the TV.
That sounds cool. We can definitely pick that up and
Yep.
try it again.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Thanks for showing me how to make poop, by the way. Also, that'll be very useful.
Anytime. I will teach poop any day.
All right, Tersey. Is there anything else before we take off? Any last
Yeah.
words of wisdom?
Yeah, I do actually. Since Blender, this is a Blender teaching stream, there's probably not many people here, but I'm gonna do one thing here.
There's quite a few.
Oh, okay. Also, if this is not a teaching stream and you have everything under control, you probably have 5,000 viewers currently.
So many.
But anyways, I'm gonna do this thing at Shu. Go follow Art of Goddess. Yeah, she does art sometimes, and you probably would like the shit, like the garbage, the disgusting piece of motherfucking.
Aw. Yeah, go give Goddess lots of follows, lots of love.
No love, but follows, yes.
Awesome. Thanks again, Tersey. Really appreciate it.
Yep, any day.
You finish.
Any
fuck.
day you want. Don't call me Phyllis!
Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning into the Blender stream. That was super fun. If you guys have any questions at all, you can bug either me or Tersey. Definitely bug Tersey. He's the one who is the expert. I am still learning this stuff.
Yeah, bug Jesse if you actually trust him, about anything.
I'll teach you how to do it badly. But yeah. Thank you for the host, Tersey, on your own stream. Thank you. Let's see who is online. Who can we pass the love on to?
Who would accept our love?
So much
you
sensual
ugly
streamers
freak.
online. Ooh.
I like an artist called Sean JS, the the meme game maker programmer that you guys don't like.
Oh, Sean Spalding.
Yeah, he's currently streaming.
Is he? Well, maybe when we're doing a Game Maker stream, we can raid Sean Spalding sometime. Here's someone doing some 3D stuff. Seems fitting. Copy link.
Oh yeah, It kind of rhymes or something.
If you guys don't follow Bits and Crafts, they're another awesome streamer. Go give them lots of follows, lots of love. So yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. I'll see you guys next time, and happy Friday. See you around. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Am I still audible? Hey guys, do you hear me?
Shut up!
Did he mute me?
Shut up!